Hey, you guys, my name is Vanessa Simpson, and here today we have Erick, a beautiful soul that I've gotten the pleasure of working with for the past 10 weeks now for the 12-week, 90-day journey uh, that we are going on together.
Mm,
So Erick is so sweet and going to be sharing some of his story about where he was at the beginning of this process and how he's transformed through this process of working together. So, Erick, thank you for doing this.
thank you, Vanessa. Um,
So
well,
what was it like before starting this process? What were you like?
man, oh man, how was I like? I was, I was lost in my mind. I constantly had it was heavy on anxiety. I had a lot of difficulty being present. Like in the moment. Um, and a part of me will feel that, like at points, I would tell myself, like, stay focused, be alert. You know, But even though that I was aware of me not being present, I just couldn't, I don't know, I couldn't align myself. Um, so it was like I was lost in my own
Yeah.
head, literally, in my own mind. Like it was just here, here, and here. And little things, or maybe things that back then I would feel that were heavy on me, especially, my routine, just waking up, and instead of waking up and feeling good for myself, I was waking up feeling, you know, like here I go going to this job. But I felt very distracted. I felt heavy, body heavy. I felt like there was a lot of weight that I was carrying.
Yeah.
And apart from all those things, I think one of the biggest things that I was going through, uh, I was like almost blocking myself from receiving help. You know, I would negate any kind of help that would be thrown at my way because I wanted to get out. I wanted to bring it out of me, that's what I'm doing right now, but uh, with help, and yeah, I mean, back then my mind was, it was lost in a lot of topics, and which that developed a lot of anxiety, and that not being present and anxiety alone, it had me going through a struggle, a necessary struggle, but also the struggle that I was facing, um, I wasn't able to comprehend why, you know.
Right. Yeah.
But now I just feel different, because now I feel like I just got a new perspective just alone on seeing life in a different way where I see the greatness in me, you know.
Wow.
And now I actually notice the difference between being present and not being present. And it feels good, because all those things that used to overwhelm me, that used to have my head all jacked up, now it's like I can put them aside, and it's like, this is my time, I can focus.
Right.
I
Yes.
can actually be alert. But
That's beautiful.
I
And
was lost. I was lost back then, for sure. And to say that in a matter of 10 weeks, like now that I'm thinking about it and I'm actually thinking about it, uh, before I wouldn't be able to put a time and say, it's gonna take so much for me to. But I guess it's just amazing how
it's beautiful.
a
And
process can work.
some of your intentions, I know when we had our first call together, was you wanted more authenticity and vulnerability in your life. So
Yes, ma'am.
after
Yes, ma'am.
working together, how did you uh, end up stepping into a more authentic, vulnerable piece of yourself? What were some breakthroughs that you've had?
Well, I think the first, and I think is one of the biggest and most important breakthroughs is actually knowing the fact on why those things are happening. And what you allowed me to see, it was those things that had me that way, especially in my case. I was pretending to be someone that I was not, by feeling a certain way, acting a certain way when I was around other people or relatives, friends, whoever. Uh, but I was pretending, to feel good, to be good, to act good. But in reality, on the inside, I was falling apart. And I guess the very first thing that helped me, it was just to become aware of that, to become aware that I was not being myself. And you have allowed me to, just to open up. Like I feel like I really have worked on opening up and actually showing who I'm truly am, and staying authentic to myself, and saying the things that I feel, and not from here, because I used to be up here all the time, and I'm learning to use this up here more, and it feels good, and not to say that using up here is wrong, but what I'm learning is to make that connection between my mind and my heart,
Alex, yeah.
which is what I love, and before I was just stuck on my mind, analyzing everything, and now I feel like I'm giving myself the opportunity to actually feel, and by giving myself that opportunity, it's like almost everything around me is almost like somehow magically deciding to do the same thing for me, so like, I don't know, overall it's I don't know. I wouldn't be able to put a word to it. I would just say it's definitely a journey back home. That's what I can say.
Oh,
For
I
sure.
love it.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Thank you for
Mm.
sharing. And as far as being more with your emotions, before, were
Mm.
you someone that allowed yourself to experience emotion, or were you someone?
Oh no, man. Yeah, I would pretty much suppress everything.
Mm-hmm.
I would just like disregard it. Not disregard it because it would hurt me. It would just the fact of being there, like it would create a lot of discomfort within myself. But even though I felt that way, I don't know why the hell I was thinking that, but I felt more comfortable suppressing it and just not letting it come into light.
Not dealing with it.
Yeah. But now it's like I said, just it's like I'm able to shift my mindset, and at the same time, my whole body is like shifting with it. And I'm just embracing the fact on how I'm feeling, embracing the fact on what I'm thinking, and those feelings and those thoughts that come into my mind. I just let them roll, and man, they are working in my favor.
Oh, that's
Mm.
beautiful. I love that. What would you say to someone, whether it's a man watching this that's thinking about
Mm.
joining one of the masterminds, working with me personally, or just anyone that's interested in this journey? What would you say to them?
You know what? I think I would just say, like having all those thoughts, from up here, and just putting them aside, and just considering an option, you
Mm-hmm.
know, just an option. We don't got anything to lose,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just say, just almost like giving yourself an opportunity. I'll definitely, I mean, just to me personally, I cannot speak for anybody else, but it has helped me tremendously, because like I said before, I was out. I don't know what the hell. I was thinking outside, you know, and now I feel more at peace with my own self, you know, and I'm able to comprehend and see things clearer. So the only thing I will say is just that, you know, just give yourself an opportunity, you know,
That's beautiful.
an opportunity to open up, though, you know, because you can give yourself an opportunity all day long, but if you ain't gonna open up, then we can't expect a change, you know.
Right. That's
But opportunities comes once in a lifetime. So I say, if you have that opportunity to work with Vanessa, take it. Because I'm grateful, honestly. I'm grateful, I'm thankful, and I'm blessed to have this opportunity. Because I've seen my growth, and I'm excited for the future.
oh, that's so.
That's how I feel.
Thank you, Eric. And
Thank you, Vanessa.
just a last little question for you.
Hmm.
What just from your journey thus far, what would be just a any inspiring just one-liner or just a concept that you've learned through your journey that you would like to share with anyone watching this video that you've learned?
I think the biggest one for me, it will be trust. You know, I think, you know, especially like for me being around other people, or close relatives, even to them, there's things that I don't even mention or that I keep from them. And I think what I've gained from you, it was that I felt genuine trust from you to me. So it's almost like I just had to, I don't know, like mutually provide that as well, you know, and it feels good, you know, it feels good to know that there's someone out there that actually cares about making progress, you know, and actually evolving in this journey that we so call life, you know. And so I feel trust, you know, because I pretty much I put my trust in knowing that this is what I needed in order for me to move to the next level. And I feel that without that, I wouldn't even have made that first call, you know. So definitely I saw the opportunity and I trusted that it was going to be a good process. And so far, it's been a good process. And there's some more to go.
Thank you, Eric.
Okay,
Thank
so
you. And as far as anyone that's watching this video and where you're watching it, you can definitely reach out to me on my website is fifthdimensiontherapy.com. You can reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram as well. We have lots of different opportunities for individuals looking to make a change in their life.
Definitely.
For the rest of their life and make an impact in the world. Just by shifting your life, you're shifting the world. And so every person that I get to serve, it comes with absolute honor and gratitude.
Appreciate it, man.
Love, Joe.